Chat, this is a serious story. It is real. Do not say fake story. It is true.
Oh,
Okay. So, one night, about 3 weeks ago, I went to a party. Okay. I was at this party and I was hanging out with a bunch of people. All right. So, this is all a true story. I was hanging out with a bunch of people.
Angelo,
We
what are
were
you
at a
talking about?
party. We were celebrating. All right. So, we were celebrating at this party and we
Just
were
watch,
all
just
hanging out.
watch, just watch.
And I'm just chilling, not really doing much, right? I'm just hanging out. I'm with the boys. We're all drinking. It's a good time,
Okay.
etc., etc. So, while I'm drinking and hanging out, you know, I'm single, right? I'm single. I can do what I want. I'm good. And I see this girl, and I watch that scene. She was the dancing queen. So I'm single, and I'm at this party, and I roll up, and I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. So I walk up to this girl, and I'm like, how you doing? And she has no idea who I am. Not a fucking clue in the world. So pretty much I got rejected, right? Because clearly I
Ego
can't.
crush.
Ego crush. Clearly I can't get laid. And this girl was hot.
Like me.
Chat.
He
She was good looking and
he
she was
just like
bad.
me for real.
And I'm gonna let you know that some of my friends tried to get with this girl
L
and
Riz
they failed.
facts.
So
Hey, it happens, bro.
this
It
girl
happens.
starts talking to me and starts like drinking with me and stuff like that.
Just wait, just
But
wait.
what happened was she is like, oh, it was like the end of the
I
party. She's like, okay, let me get your Instagram.
I wish I could watch this for the first time with y'all, but I watched this shit last night. I'll be honest, but it's good. Listen, bear with me. Here we
So I'm like, I don't really do Instagram. How about Twitter? And she's like, okay, I'm down for that. So she gets my Twitter. And then that's when she realizes I have clout. So she's like, oh, damn, who the fuck is this shit? I'm like, yeah, I'm verified. What up? So this girl and I follow each other back on Twitter. Everything's going great. She's not a clout chaser. And I'm like, damn, this girl's pretty cool. Right? I'm like, I could use that in my life. You know what I mean? I asked her if she needs help building a computer. She told me no.
What? He asked her if she needs help building a. Come on, bro. What kind of. She didn't say nothing about no computer, and he said, okay.
And she just wanted to hang out.
Angelo, you're going to get timed out, bro. Stay on topic.
So I asked her what she does and what her living is, and she's like, "Oh, I do strip stuff a lot. I'm pretty much a stripper." And I'm like, "Okay, that's pretty cool." And she's like, "I do stripping by night, but by day I work in the city." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." So she's a very normal girl, but she's hot. I'm like, "This girl was good." So everyone saw me get her Twitter, and they're like, "Good job, Miz. Nice job." They're proud of me because they're like, "This girl's fucking good looking yourself." And
Monster, you got to stay for this story time, please. This is incredible.
I start talking to her. We start drinking a little bit, and then she's like, "How about you message me tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Pog fucking you. Let's do it." So I message her, and I say, "Hey," I say hi with
Just
a bunch of
wait, just
vibes.
wait, just wait.
I said, "What are you doing tonight?" And she said, "Nothing really. I'm just hanging out." And she's like, "You want to do something?" And I'm like, "You know what? Sure. Fuck it. What are you doing in like an hour?" And she's like, "Hanging with you."
I don't know about that, Deuce.
I'm like, "Fuck yeah, this is sick." So I'm like, all right, I don't really have anything to do though, because nothing's open because of COVID, right? So she's like, why don't we just go back to your place and hang out?
Oh,
And I'm like, let's fucking go.
yes,
Let's fucking go.
sir.
So I drive my Audi R8 to her place.
Rip.
Rip the R8.
All right, okay.
I drive all the way to her place. I pick her up. She's looking fucking good. I'm like, hey, hello, motherfucker. Hey, how you doing? And we drove.
TCF baby, come to take a shit and urine on the toilet bowl, bitches. Put. Never mind.
Yes,
Okay.
nigga. I'll say it for you.
So I pick her up. I'm like, damn, you looking fucking good. We drive to a gas station where we get some orange juice. And she's like, talking shit about the orange juice I got. I'm like, fuck you. This is the best
Orange
orange juice.
juice.
And she's like, I hate you. And I'm like, all right, we're in. So, we're doing some flirting on the way back to my house at this point.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And she comes in my house. And we just like kind of go downstairs. And I think it was Russell who noticed. And he's like, damn, it's nice. He's like, holy shit. When do you ever bring girls back? I'm like, I mean, only for the thumbnail. I know. It's just crazy stuff. So, the a girl off stream question mark. That's a reality for me. And
Okay, so far, chat. What do y'all think could possibly be the conclusion of this? Like, how could this? You know, it seems very bland right now. How could this turn into an interesting story? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think will make this interesting? Because this shit is like damn near going viral. I don't know. He has sex. He's a man. She gonna rob him, or she a man? Okay, let's keep watching.
we go in my room. So we're hanging out, and
In your room, not
this
even
room.
to the not. Oh, this okay.
This room, this
You
room.
despite
Don't get that
on or
excited.
off stream, this is still the room that you take people to. On or
Yes.
off stream.
Yes.
Okay.
So I bring her in this room, and I pull the couch out. And I'm like, what do you want to watch?
His sister, she me too's
She's
him.
like,
Good
why don't we watch Black Mirror? I'm
show.
like, all right, I'm fucking down.
Good choice.
So we just start watching Black Mirror and chilling. Okay. And it really was nothing at first, right? She takes
Great
her shoes
show.
off.
Great
I
show.
take my shoes off. And we start hanging out. And while we're hanging out, you know, one thing led to another while we're there. And we start making out, right? So
Yes, sir.
making out, and it was probably for a solid hour, maybe an hour and a half. We start
It's
making
an
out.
egregious amount of time to make out, by the way.
Hour,
And keep in
That's
mind,
a lot of making out.
it is.
bro. Making out for an hour and not making any like attempt to go to the next move is crazy. That's nuts,
And keep in
bro.
mind,
That's crazy. He's so awkward. Yeah, I mean, he's like, this is what most streamers are like, dude. To be honest, this is like the top level of Twitch. I know there's like the urban side of Twitch that's more like cool, but the top people on Twitch are just like these type of guys, you know, gamer guys.
mind chat that while I'm doing this, right?
Right, I do gotta
While
get.
I'm doing this, and
Here
we're
we go.
making out, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I had a boner like the whole time. I was like, holy fuck, there's a girl.
Well,
What
yeah.
is this thing? It's
The
been a
hell?
long time. Pretty fucking poggers. So I had a boner, right? And I'm like, this thing works. It's a Christmas miracle. We start making out and stuff,
Understandable.
and while we're making,
He said this thing works. This dude. Oh, by the way. Oh, how old do y'all think? How old do you think this guy is? Yeah, like obviously you had a fucking bone. Like what the hell? How old do y'all think is it? 9? Damn, 29? He's 26. Oh, Deuce, did you Google it? Deuce, did you Google what the story is? Don't spoil it, please. Yeah, he is 26. He's just older than me. I thought he was like 19. Anyway, here we go.
making out, she starts to go for it, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do that because I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm very I don't do stuff first. So
What?
Well, you did it with me. Anyway.
oh, you did it with me. So do re mi fa sol la ti do. So
What?
we're chilling. She starts going for the stick
I don't do stuff first. What does that mean?
shift. You know what I mean? And she starts going for the stick shift. You know what I mean? And I start to go to a land down under as well, right? And I start touching and going crazy, and she's doing the same damn thing. And then we kind of just stop, and she like gets off me and like gets and looks away.
Okay. She gets off him. She gets off him and she looks away. So this is when it's about to get good. All right. Final predictions. Final predictions. Final predictions. What does chat think? Final prediction. Definitely as a man. She pooped. Pooped. Okay. Definitely as a man. She pooped. Somebody said something else earlier. She shit. Okay. He thinks she shit. Rose, what do you think? You still here? Oh, Monroe said she definitely is a man. Okay, let's. So we got 3 she pooped and 1 she definitely has.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what's wrong?
Final prediction: she is a man. Hey, wait, let me
Looks
roll.
away.
Oh no.
Making out, looks
And she
away.
like gets off me and like gets and looks away.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm a bad person. I'm like, no, you're just a hot girl. What's wrong with that? She's like,
Surprised nobody said she has a boyfriend. Like, is that not the most obvious? She has a boyfriend. Or like, isn't that the most obvious one? No. Okay, here we go.
I'm like, no, you're just a hot girl. What's wrong with that? She's like,
Here, keep on.
I'm like, no, you're just a hot girl. What's wrong with that? She's like, I'm a bad person. I had no idea what this meant, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what do you mean you're a bad person? What did you do? What is going on?
Yeah, at this point in the story, I was like, oh my god, is did she kill somebody? Is she on her way to prison? You know, like I was very at this point in the story, I was like, oh my god, is she a convict? Is she like on the run or something? This is what I was thinking at this point.
And I'm like, look, if you want to go for it, go for it. I'm totally fine with it. I'm like, I think you're hot. I'm totally okay with it. I trust you. And like we were making out for like an hour and a half. And she's like, do you think you're a good person?
Hour and a
And,
half?
you know, I lied. I said yes. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a good person. I don't think I'm a bad person at all. And she said, what if I told you I've been lying to you this whole time?
What if I told you I was lying to you this whole time?
I said, what do you mean? She said, Matt, I have a.
I paused it. All right, I'm sorry.
I said, what do you mean? She said, Matt, I have a penis.
You, which is great, by the way.
Oh, wait. Just wait.
Which is great, by the way.
Because listen, remember he said she starts going down, feeling, and he said he was feeling back. So like, what? Okay.
I'm like, there's no way. I get up and I'm sitting there for 15 minutes. I'm like, you're lying to me. There's no way. I don't believe it. I'm like,
Wait.
there's no way, and you're lying to me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're lying. I'm like, you're saying something. You're lying to me. She's like, Matt, did you touch down there? And I said, yes. And she's like, what did you think that circle thing was that you touched? I'm like, I thought it was your clit. She's like, Matt, you jerked me off. I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you're telling me the story. I do not believe this is reality. And she's like, go ahead and touch yourself. So I did.
Okay, but wait.
She got a boner. And I was like, oh my fucking god, this is real.
And
I
then,
couldn't believe it.
but then you, well, what? Never mind. Well,
So then she asked me. She says, she feels horrible because she's like, I should have told you at first. I shouldn't lie to you like this. You should have known, and I feel like a horrible human being. She's like, I've never done this before. I didn't tell somebody. I feel like shit. And I told her. I said, I didn't mind. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I really didn't care. Like, I was like, you know what? It was an experience that I tried it, and I did it. And I legitimately did jerk off a girl. I'm like, and you know what? It happened. It is what it is. I didn't really care. And I'm like, I still think you're hot. I told her that. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I still think you're hot. And she's like, fuck. And I kind of like started to like realize what's going on because the second she stood up, she was taller than me.
You didn't realize? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
So she's like, "What do you want to do from here?" She was like, "We just made out for an hour and a half. You made out with me." She proved everything. She showed me everything.
He was thinking with his dick, y'all, not with his brain. Clearly, sad, sad, sad. But there's still more.
Like, we just made out for an hour and a half. You made out with me. She proved everything. She showed me everything. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, I could go for it, or I cannot go for it. And I said to myself, you know what? You did a lot today. I think that's it. So I then drove her home, which was about a 30-minute drive, and I told her I'd see her tomorrow. And I didn't, for some reason. I don't remember why we didn't see each other. But then I came home, and the first thing I did is I called.
No, no, no! They cut out part of it. No, no, no. They cut out part of it, bro. No fucking way. Hold on, hold on. No, no, no. They cut out the main part. Hold on, hold on. Let me find another clip. There's no way they cut it out. There's no way they cut it out. Nah, 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 nah. They cut that shit out, bro. Here it is, here it is, here it is. I don't give a fuck about you, Deuce. It's my ass.
I said,
Here it is.
I want to know. No, I did not get pegged. No, I did not get. There was no anal. There was no nothing. I said, I want to know what a dick tastes like. I never told Austin this part.
What?
And she's like,
You didn't tell me this.
she's like, all right, go for it.
What? You didn't tell me this.
Ask Slick, it's true. I called Slick first.
Why didn't you tell me this?
So I tried it.
Oh my god! What?
And then-
Really?
Chat, it tastes like an avocado. And then that was
No,
it.
it doesn't. It tastes like skin. What are you talking about? It doesn't taste like avocado. What are you talking about?
And then I gave her head. No, I didn't do that. I just licked her dick. So I tried it, and I was like, you know what? This is something soda would do. So I legitimately did try it, and she's like, is that all you wanted to try? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So I then drove her home, which was about a 30-minute. I said,
Bro. So this man made out with her for an hour and a half. Avocado is crazy. That's nuts. My man said he didn't even get. He just put her or his whatever dick in her mouth. Why can't that be me? Bro, why's my chat always got to be sus? Why? 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 Hey, this goes out to Demeet. This goes out to Demeet and Deuce in the chat. This goes out to Deuce and Demeet. There we go.
Ladies, when you're dealing with niggas, be careful with these guys.
Come on.
All you want is someone to love.
Okay.
That sometimes makes you blind.
Yep.
Just look at your dude,
Uh.
and you will notice some things.
Okay.
Just look at your dude. Promise that you're gonna see that nigga gang.